Hey folks, so it seems like my crop storm has started already for this year. I'm not ready for it yet. So I had the nice hot temperatures, which was nice, and we just had 3 days, not 3 full days of rain, but 3 days where there was a rain threat, and I never went out after the first day. Like I've said before, it's like, if I don't go out on the monster, I'm in bed all day. And after the first day, I wanted to come out. I didn't have the energy to come out, actually. So that it really sucked. I was planning on coming out yesterday, or day before, sorry, and I was all ready. I got everything all packed up, and my body just said, "No, don't do this." So I didn't bother going out. Yesterday I couldn't go out because it was pretty much rainy all day, and that thunderstorm come through yesterday, and it was a direct hit on Wingham. It didn't split and go around us this time. It actually hit us directly. It wasn't a big storm. It was long and skinny, but it came straight down from the north and got us. Well, here's the problem. I was gonna do the comparison videos where I showed my tour with music and the tour regular speed without music, just the normal sound. And the musical part is finished. I've got that video done. But the regular tour, regular speed, no music, is 1 hour and 48 minutes long, I think. And I know it's going to take a while to render that, so I've been holding off. Well, I decided to do that. And 2 days later, it's still rendering. It's almost done. I had like 10 minutes left. And then a lightning strike took out the hydro. 2 days wasted. Because as you know, while I'm rendering a video, I can't do anything else. So 2 days wasted there. So I think I'm not ready to start that again, but I think next time I do it, I'm gonna just render it in parts, maybe 15-20 minute segments, and then use my other program to just stitch it back together. So I think I'll do that, because 2 days was a long time. I was so looking forward to it being finished, and poof, gone. Well, that's not all that happened. Last night I started hearing
low voltage.
That would be my scanner, as if I don't charge it, it'll start doing that. It'll tell me the voltage is low. I don't know how long that lasts until it shuts off, but I'm thinking, what? That's not the one that I bring outside with me. This one's, I charge it up when well, they're both on the chargers anyways all the time, but after I go home, this one gets charged up. But I heard it through the computer, which means it's the one that is being recorded. It's always on the charger unless there's a call or if I go out. I haven't been out for the last 3 days, so it turns out lightning took it out as well. Scanner itself is fine, the charger is toast. So one good thing that did happen, I got my YouTube money yesterday. About an hour before this happened, I checked. I got notice that it was sent. It's up to the bank, when it goes in. And I got notice. So I was watching, and about an hour before this happened, it wasn't in my bank yet. So I saw this and I was thinking, oh, wonderful. So I looked online to see if I could get, because you can't buy these in Canada anymore. They're not legal to buy anymore. But you can get accessories for them. So I went looking, yeah. They do have replacement charger bases, so they're not too bad, like $15, something like that. So I looked again in my bank account. Oh, look, yeah, my YouTube money's there now, so I was able to buy it. So I should have that by the end of the month. So in the meantime, when I go in, I gotta stick this on the charger base till it's charged up, and then put the other one back on. But not too bad. There's a solution there. A big problem I have. Okay, now that I'm about to show this, the sun comes out. So I'm gonna close this door. Turn the lights on in here. So the first of the 3 days that we got of the rain, after the rain went through, I went out in the evening to get my milk, because I don't do that. If I pick it up on a hot day while I'm out, it's usually on my way home. But I wasn't in that particular area, but I didn't take my milk jug with me anyways. So I went out that night, and I decided to go for a night drive. And I started driving. Let me turn everything on here. Turn my headlights on. So I went and got my Timmies and started going down the highway, and I couldn't use my bumper light or my overhead light because there's cars coming towards me. So I'm looking at it, the lights just don't seem as bright as they normally do. Do you see anything wrong here? My tiller lights are not on. So I had my 4-ways going. And they're working. It's just my overhead lights that are not. Okay. I just noticed these orange lights are also not working. Is my tail light at least working? Okay, at least my tail light's working. I'm not worried about the back because I got my strobe light. It's super bright, so I'm not worried. But I have my orange lights on, and they're not on. I'm not sure if the tiller lights come on with them or not, but when I turn the headlights on, these white lights are supposed to be on, and they're like super bright. So that explains why everything wasn't so bright. So I'm losing my lights here. And that is another priority that's going to take over. So I haven't fixed these corroded wires in here yet. That is just for here. So that might be why the orange lights aren't working. But why the tiller lights are not working, I don't know. Because the wire comes through and comes directly up in here. They're not exposed to the moisture, weather. When I tapped into the wiring to attach these, they're only attached to the orange. They're not attached to the white. The white shouldn't be affected whatsoever by that. There's the other problem. While I was driving down the highway with my 4-ways on and what little lights I had, I went into air mode. So, like I say, I don't have my overhead light on. I don't have my bumper light on. All I have are my 4-ways and my headlight. So in order to reset the air, I have to turn the monster off and then turn it back on, and then turn the headlights on again. So during that period of time, I'll be completely blacked out from the front. And cars coming towards me, there's a whole line of cars coming. I had to wait for them to pass before I could do that, because I don't want to be totally blacked out sitting on the side of the highway, right? Another chapter in a monster. Like I say, I can't finish the projects because other things happen. That's why everything gets dragged out so long. And this, to me, is a priority, especially if I'm going to be going out at night. I have to have my lights working, or at least figure out why they're not working. You go onto Heartway's website, right on the home page they have a picture of the monster, and it says, feel the difference of a higher standard. Yeah, I'm feeling the difference alright. I wouldn't exactly call it a higher standard. It just kind of made me laugh when I saw that. What else happened? The other thing I can think of is our rent shot up. It's not a big deal. Problem with that is we're supposed to get 90 days notice, and unless they've changed it, as far as I know, you're only allowed to raise the rent 10% per year. Ours went up 20%, and we got, well, it's August 23rd. This was a couple days ago, so August 21st. That's like a week notice, because it's going up at the end of the month. But our landlord was here yesterday, and she said she did everything legally, whatever, according to the Landlord-Tenant Act, so they might have changed things. Never asked her why, but I've been seeing on the news, gas is going down, but rent prices are skyrocketing, something like that. And I'm thinking, well, isn't that up to the landlord to do that, right? Or set to soar, I think that's how it said. So I got thinking, well, maybe they have to raise, maybe there's some kind of government regulation that requires them to, and that's why, they went more than the 10%. She didn't really say. I didn't talk to her, Mr. Spider. So I didn't get a chance to ask her. Like it's not a huge deal. We can handle the increase. It's not that bad. Split amongst the four of us. So and we're still within the amount that ODSP, allows. We can go up another $100 each before it starts coming out of the rest of our pay. It's the suddenness of it, I don't know if we submit our information, if it's in time to get more money for next month. They might have to make up for it the month after, which is going to leave us short this month. That's the issue. And I get paid by YouTube now. I'm not going to get paid next month, so I'm not going to have a whole lot of money to play with next month, which really, really sucks. Because this is the time where I need to get things done. So I'm out today. It's not too bad today. It's like 26 degrees, I think, or at least that's what the high is supposed to be. Not too bad. No chance of rain today. Nice and sunny. But I don't feel like going out, but I have to. The longer I stay in bed, the less I'm going to want to go out. It's just the way my body works now. So I have to go out. So I'm guessing my crop storm has started already. I'm hoping nothing happens while I'm out today. Nothing new. But I'm going to do my best to not let things get to me, because those of you who've been with me for a while, you know how frustrated I get. And it's just, there's only so much you can take of things going wrong. You know, when it's one thing after another, everything goes wrong, everything. And it's hard to deal with that, right? It really affects you, so. And I'm susceptible to depression as it is, so. But I'm going to try, hopefully. I won't be making daily videos, so it won't be as bad as far as my reactions to things, so. But we'll see what happens. All I know is I have to get the monster finished soon. I have to do that rear fender because I cannot drive in the wintertime like that. I'm gonna have salt spraying all over everything. I can't have the motor exposed like that. I can't have it get wet. Especially the brake. I can't get the brake wet. That'll totally destroy it. So I gotta get that covered. It still gets damp, like the motor itself, but it doesn't get direct splash from the tires. So that's an important thing that has to be done. So I guess that's all I got. So I'm gonna go out for a nice day tour. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Hopefully I can just enjoy being out and enjoying the fresh air for the first time in 3 days. Oh, 2.5 days, I guess. So I guess that's all I got. I just wanted to give a little bit of an update.